Hi Gemini, welcome to Loveful Tarot. My name is David and today we're going to be doing your general reading for the month of July and onwards. This is going to be for any Gemini looking for any guidance and messages in their daily lives. Remember Gemini, if this doesn't resonate with you, there'll be other videos coming up soon. So do take what does resonate with you in this reading and leave out the rest, okay? So Gemini, let's begin with your reading. Today I'm going to start off with one card from the Moonology Oracle deck. Then we're going to draw three main cards from the Jumbo Rider-Waite deck, plus some other cards for clarifiers, okay? So what do we need to know here for Gemini universe? Let's get a clear message for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for the month of July and onwards? And guys, I hope you guys are doing okay. It's always a chill vibe here with me. We don't take ourselves too seriously here, okay? Just having here a good time and making sure everyone here is taken care of, okay? So we have a few here, but this one came out the most here for me. We have here, emotions are running high. It's the supermoon, okay? Emotions running high. So there's a situation that you may be dealing with for this month that's going to take a toll on you emotionally. There's going to be a lot at stake here for you. Some of you may feel as if there's a lot of passionate energy towards this task or problem that you have here, okay? Could be relationships here that you're dealing with. Could be work, could be family, okay? So whatever it is, let's try to get more detail for you. I'm going to draw three cards from the Jumbo Rider-Waite deck. Let's just get a little more of a shuffle and I will cut the deck for you, okay? So Gemini, what do we need to know for you for this month? Let's do there. Okay, so Gemini, your first card out for your reading will be, we have the Two of Swords, okay? Your next card, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Hanged Man, okay? No reversals for you, Gemini, very nice. So I'm getting the picture here for a lot of you that there's going to be a situation that's going to be coming along for you for this month where you'll have to make a decision here, okay? And obviously you're going to be emotionally invested because your emotions are running high here. There may be you having to deal with money here, so it could be work, okay? It could be purchasing something as well. And the energy here at the end seems to be more of a laid-back energy, but let's get into your reading and get more details here for you, okay? So first we have the Two of Swords for you, Gemini. There is some sort of choice or decision that's going to be needed here, okay? You're going to feel emotionally tied up here. Sometimes your emotions will sway you towards one decision here, but I know that you're trying to think more analytically with this situation, and a lot of you will have to make a choice based on fact, okay? And based on the reality of things. Even though your emotional state is a reality as well for you, but you're going to try to limit your emotional decision here. You're going to make this decision based on what you really need to do here in this case, okay? Not what you feel like you need to do here. And this choice may be a difficult choice for a lot of you, okay? Some of you may have already made a choice already. Some of you are coming to terms with this choice. Some of you are about to make this choice soon, okay? Now with the Queen of Pentacles, this could be in regards to your work or your career here. There's money involved here with the Queen of Pentacles and wealth here. So you could be dealing with anything from buying a home or car or making a purchase. There could be issues with making a decision at work, whether you leave or not, or move on to another job, take the promotion, downgrade your job. I don't know what it is. Take vacation, okay? But either way, this choice is going to affect the way that you deal with money and how you handle money. So this choice, yes, could be related to home and your material things, or it could be related to your position or your job here, okay? For others, there could be someone like a parent or someone that you're worried about here, that you're taking care of here in your life here, that you have to make a decision here. So maybe you decide to spend more time with them to be more supportive. For others, it can maybe having to cut some ties off with certain people that are too needy for you, okay? I'm getting here for some of you that there could be a motherly figure here that's needing some assistance or being too needy here, and you have to decide to set boundaries, okay? That's for some of you, okay, Gemini? But For the majority, the energy here is a decision based on something to do with your wealth and your material world. So most definitely will be a job or home, okay? Something in your career, most likely. And so your emotions are running high here. Are you upgrading? Is there something at stake here where if you lose this, you lose everything? This is why the Queen of Pentacles shows up, because you may be affected here by the choices that you make. Whether you take less money in or more money in. Maybe you're sacrificing a really good job for a job that pays better, but you're unsure about whether or not this is going to be something that you can keep on long term, okay? It's not necessarily always about the money, but in this scenario here for you, a lot of you have to withdraw emotionally and make a more grounded choice here, okay? And you're going to choose the better option for yourself financially. For others, you could be dealing with an individual, like I said, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this individual can be either helping you decide, okay, or somehow affecting your decision here. You may be making a decision based on what they want and not necessarily what you want here, okay? So that could be also something that a lot of you will be going through. And with the Hangman here, we're reminded here for this month that you're going to be taking things from a new perspective here. You may also even find yourself at a stalemate situation here where you won't be pursuing anything right away. You won't be taking on this decision right now. You may still be undecided, okay? But the choice has to be made here. And I know a lot of you want to wait around and see what's going to happen here. And that energy will carry with you for a little bit through the month here, okay? But I feel like because you're going to switch up the way that you think about things, you're going to make the right decision for yourself. Because the Hangman is also about realizing something different, realizing something that you didn't see before from a different perspective, okay? And also coming to some sort of enlightenment here, just like the Judgment card. So, Gemini, there's a lot going on here with this choice and decisions. Emotions are running high. You're invested. Let's take a look and see what else we need to know for you. I'm going to get more clarifiers to see if we can get a little more story here with each card, okay? So, Gemini, we're going to start off with this new deck that I have here. It's a Rider-Waite deck. I'm going to be shuffling just to see what is going on. In universe, let's get 3 clarifiers for each of these cards. Let's start off with the Two of Swords, please. What do we need to know for the Two of Swords? What do we need to know? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Your next card. What else do we need to know for Gemini? We have 2 here. Your next card will be the Four of Wands in reverse. And lastly, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so let's put this aside for a moment. Gemini, with the Two of Swords, you're clarified here by the Queen of Pentacles first. And this card will be either, again, reminding you that you're dealing with a money situation, just like we have with the other Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So it's very strong that this decision is going to be having to do with wealth, your career, or something material here, okay? This energy can also come through you wanting to do better, you wanting to be successful, you wanting to be able to take care of the people that you love and have something that's consistent and stable for yourself, okay? And those are your wishes. Those are what you want from a better career choice or whatever situation that you may be in. If you're getting a home, making a choice to get a home, then a lot of you are already prepared to do so with the Queen of Pentacles energy there, okay? Now with the Four of Wands here in reverse here, you have maybe been unsuccessful in the past when it comes to taking on certain tasks and doing certain things. You may have failed in certain ways. You may have been delayed, so you're discouraged here, okay? Some of you also feel like you come from a really strong family, and right now you feel as if there's issues within your family that are in disarray here. So whether this is you in a relationship here or with you amongst your family, like your parents and your siblings, There's a little bit of chaos going on here and people having different opinions here, and some people may not necessarily have your best interest at heart here, okay? So do watch out for that, and I see that probably even swaying some of your decision making here when it comes to making a choice here, okay? But you have to stay true to yourself and don't let your emotions and the way people treat you and how they convince you to make the important decisions in your life, okay? You're going to end up making that choice yourself here. So with the 8 of Swords here, I'm getting that a lot of you fear you may be making the wrong choice. What if you regret the choice that you make? What if you just don't do anything? What if you just leave the situation, okay? Now, I know a lot of you want to abandon this idea or this situation because this choice is difficult. And sometimes these choices aren't going to be the most favorable, but you've lived through this already, okay? You know what it's all about. So Gemini, I see you, even though having a little bit of anxiety here, okay, coming into this month regarding this decision here, this is something that you can definitely still overcome here because you do have the Queen of Pentacles on your side here, and that energy is very stable and will bring you to, okay? So let's take a look now at the actual Queen of Pentacles. Let's get some more details here in regards to the Queen of Pentacles for you, Gemini. Universe, let's see what we have for Gemini, please, for the Queen of Pentacles. What does Gemini need to know? We have the 2 of Cups. What else for the Queen of Pentacles, please? What else does Gemini need to know for the Queen of Pentacles? We have the Empress in reverse. One more card, please. Universe, let's get one more card. We have here the 6 of Pentacles. Okay? So, Gemini, it seems to me that your motivation here, okay, whether it be for these earthly pleasures and the material world here, okay, this is something that you want really badly. And again, you may be influenced by a partner here or someone very close to you here with the 2 of Cups. Someone may be whispering in your ear, someone may be hinting, someone may be influencing your decision here, not necessarily a family member. This is someone even closer, so a partner for some of you, or someone that you love very much and care for, okay, that you respect highly. And so you could be doing this for love, could be for a partner. This could be to impress someone for some of you, okay? Some of you may be switching a career here because you want to be closer with someone that you do care about a lot here. This could be already someone who's within your family, or it could be someone that you are having a friendship with, and it could be new love, okay? Now with the Empress here in reverse here, I'm seeing that there will be some sacrifices. I'm seeing that there will be some sort of loss here when it comes to you making this decision here, okay? So you may have to, and this is why this is a tough decision, you may find yourself without certain things, certain benefits, certain disadvantages when making this choice or decision here, okay? So if you're making a big purchase, you now have to save your money here, your lifestyle is going to change. If you're upgrading your job, you're going to miss the people around you, and the things that you used to do, you're going to miss that, okay? And whatever benefits your other career or job opportunity had for you, okay? So you're going to feel a little bit at loss here. You're going to feel as if sometimes this choice that you're being forced to make here is going to affect you in certain ways still, which is also a cause for a lot of that anxiety that you have with the 8 of Swords, okay? Now with the 4 of Pentacles, I'm seeing here for a lot of you, sorry, this is the 4 of Pentacles, I said 6 earlier. With the 4 of Pentacles here, there is this, sorry, this is the 6 of Pentacles, my bad. With the 6 of Pentacles here, I'm getting that a lot of you will be getting something in return here. So like I said, with an upgrade in a position, there could be money here that's involved here. There could be you getting that promotion and making more money and making the tough decision of accepting this as your new career, new job, or new choice, okay? Some of you may be finding yourself receiving something, a bonus or something, or some sort of gift. There may be someone helping you with a purchase here for some of you. There may be also an upgrade, like I said, in terms of your pay. And even an upgrade in your lifestyle, but with certain sacrifices, of course, with the Empress in reverse, okay? So you may be winning in certain situations, but you also may be losing in some situations, okay? But that is just how life is, and you've made that decision, and you're sticking with that decision, and that's the decision you're gonna go with, okay? So let's take a look now at the Hangman for you. Let's find out more about why the Hangman is here. Okay, we have here the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What else do we need to know here for the Hangman? What else do we need to know for the Hangman? In reverse. What else do we need to know here for the Hangman, please? That's too many. What else do we need to know here for the Hangman? What else do we need to know? We have the Queen of Wands. And this one's popping out as well. We have the Queen of Cups. 2 queens, okay? All right. So we mentioned earlier about you taking this time, changing your perspective in the meantime, okay? Recalibrating your priorities here for this month. And even though you're going to be getting this upgrade, there will be downgrades happening for you, okay? With the 10 of coins, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it does say coins here with this, but we'll call it Pentacles because we're used to Pentacles. This is about you worried about stability and worried about how far you're going to be able to stick with this decision here. So whether it be a purchase, upgrade of a job, or whatever here, you're worried that there's going to be challenges later on for you, okay? You're worried that you're not going to be able to maintain this lifestyle that you have. And so you're thinking about how you're going to live your life, how you're going to make these changes, how you're going to make do while you're adjusting here. So there's got to be a reason for a lot of you. If it does mean that you're upgrading a job and getting more pay, you may have to move somewhere. You may have to do something that's going to come at a cost for you. And that cost is some sort of issue with some stability here in your life here, okay? Not necessarily money, but some sort of happiness that you have when it comes to your home, your health, your family here, okay? There's going to be a cost here. And so whenever we talked about emotions being high for you, a lot of you Gemini are going to find yourself still being emotionally invested in the situation here, and it's going to be really hard for you to remove that, okay? So it's just best to deal with it the best that you can, okay? And with the Hangman here, a lot of you may find yourself taking that extra step back just because you know that you're emotionally invested here and it's not the best choice to just make a decision right away. So what that choice that you do make here will eventually pay off, okay? But of course, because you are pausing and you are taking a bit of contemplation here and seeing from a new perspective, you're seeing what your life will be like with certain changes, okay? And you're basically going to be okay here, I'm seeing, because we do have the Queen of Wands and next the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. Excuse me. With the Queen of Wands first, there is this action and creativity sparked within you now. There's going to be something happening very soon, okay? So you may be seeing certain things moving along here with your choice now after a while of contemplation here and looking from a different perspective, having that awakening here, okay? And moving forward now with your decision. And the Queen of Cups as well, you're going to be way more emotionally stable. You're going to find yourself worried about nothing here, and you're going to be happy that you made the decision that you did make, okay? And it was because you took the time and because you basically allowed yourself to go through all the changes that you will be prepared to go through, and this will allow you to adjust. So for a lot of you Geminis here, this is again still a very important card with you, the Hangman, because this is going to allow you to move forward and be re-energized for a lot of you, okay? It's sometimes taking that step back and taking that break. So if you need a week or a few days to make this choice, okay, allow yourself the time to do so and don't rush into it, okay? And definitely look into different perspectives here, in someone else's shoes even, okay? This could be a prophecy that you have within yourself, and you're going to realize that things are okay. No matter what happens, you still have your mind, your body, and your soul, okay? So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck for you, Gemini. Let's see what advice we have for you for this month. And we have here the Hierophant for you, okay? So the very important message for you for this month, Gemini, is to respect your values, your ideologies, okay? What your moral beliefs are. Make sure you stick within those, okay? And things that you've grown up to believe, don't change. This is about keeping those values and using them to make the right decisions. You know what's right for you. You know what's right and what's wrong here. Sometimes we're put in a situation where we may have to make a bad decision, and other people are affected here, okay? But there even is some sort of influence here with some higher power here for a lot of you. So definitely listen to your inner wisdom here, your experience, okay? Or even someone that you trust very much so here in your life, and know that they have your back. So things will be looking just fine for you, Gemini. I hope you guys had a good reading. Remember, if this doesn't resonate with you, I'll have other videos coming up for you soon. Thanks for joining me here tonight. I really appreciate it, and bye for now.